Okay, so this is going to be a little of a different style video. I thought this could be something niche and unique, which is going to talk as I wash dishes, because a lot of women have discussed how washing dishes is slavery and not very enjoyable, and that they don't essentially want to be in the kitchen while they wash dishes. So we're going to make it a little fun, shall we? And it can also be maybe a sort of ASMR if you think about it. Because I know some people, they like to have different sounds as they do stuff. One of the fun things about washing dishes in general is you can put on a podcast. Now, I don't have a dishwasher, and I wouldn't even want to have a dishwasher. I don't think it washes the dishes as well, and it does a mind good to have your hands working. But I know not every woman feels that way. When someone says, I don't cook, I don't clean, they're also talking about they don't wash dishes. If you have dishwashing gloves, it's really not that bad. And I put a little bit of Clorox in here, and then put the Dawn soap, and then add water to dilute it, which makes everything stay really bright. And the smell is really nice. And you know you're sanitizing things fully, which prevents salmonella, E. coli, things like that. In the restaurant industry, we used to do that with that's how we kept a lot of the coffee cups really, really white. We would soak them in bleach and then use hot water to rinse them. So you can start with, like, obviously using cold water and then adding the Clorox. There's a lot of techniques how to maximize using Clorox in your home. And then you would rinse off with the hottest water possible. And that's why you want to use dishwashing gloves. And you also want a metal scratch ball. You want to use the hottest water that your hands can stand. It's not that bad. You got gloves on, you're protecting your hands, they become nice and pretty. You don't want any alligator skin. And then obviously kitchen scissors, you know you want to wash those repeatedly as well. almost knocked over. Okay, now we're gonna add a little bit more soap because you need to keep refilling your little bin as you go. Looks like the little ones in the with their sister are probably fighting over a toy. Now this was what I cooked some rice in, and with some jasmine rice, so we do have to let some of these soak. And then I did some fried rice, stir fry with it, with some egg whites, baby bok choy, garlic, and green onion, some soy sauce. It was really good. Pretty sure this part probably enrages some people. Scrubbing? Are you scrubbing? Yes, madame. We are scrubbing. Now, if you heat this up, then add the oil and it gets heated, the chances of sticking are less. But also, some types of pans really do lose their non-stick surface. This was a Teflon pan. It's pretty old. But egg whites, personally, I think they stick more. They don't take too long to scrub it off. If you soak it properly. You gotta put some dish soap in there. Let it get bubbly. And you'll be alright. Now, our sink is older. It does not have garbage disposal. So that means when it starts to fill up like this, I have to just do like a circle. Stir it, because it has a net, like a drain net. So you just stir it so the water drains, but that all the large pieces get in. And then I take it. Put it in the trash, and then I get another paper towel, grab up those egg whites. Now this is important, is you turn your glove upside down. You have to constantly wash your glove. That's very important, and you rinse in hot water every time. Okay? You keep your gloves looking good. You don't just wash and then that's it. Also make sure you rinse this off. Now, the spot where we put the debris, we're gonna go ahead and get some of the water and squeeze the sponge out, and then use our hand and then scoop that off, and then wash our gloves again. So you keep everything nice and polished. Now, it's important for you to rinse off your bottle, and then what I do with my sponge is I do this. I take it and I squeeze out all that soap. I'm going to turn it over to cold now, okay, so you don't when you use bleach in your sponge, if you use too much hot water for an extended period of time, it can erode your sponge faster. So when I want to do a rinsing, I use the cold water and bleach in the sponge. It's done in there as well. You get along the edges. This helps to prevent, like when you're you're washing these with chicken and seafood, you know, you really prevent quite a lot. Alright, you give it a good rinse. Put this back. At the end of the night, you empty that bin for fresh soap, water, bleach concoction every day. Okay? In the morning, you get a fresh one. I'm probably going to end up washing more dishes later, so we're going to go ahead and save that, alright? Alright. Okay, one final wash for the gloves. Flick, and then you're going to hang them to dry. I put some underneath, and I have a little thing for them to hang. Alright, mashallah, tabarakallah. Everything's washed. That only about 18 minutes. Not a pretty long prison sentence, right? Pretty doing okay. Alright, take care now.